What's up, Dave?
Yeah.
Very nice. What's the recording process going to be here then, Dave?
We are going to set up a click track.
Yep.
And you, sir, are going to play through
Mm-hmm.
the track.
Yep.
Acoustic style.
Mm-hmm.
Into these three mics. We've got a pair of stereo matched Audix ADX microphones. Everything EQ on it is the dip switch is set flat, and there's a roll off which is also set flat. I think we're at minus 10 dB pad on input. And an Electro Voice Cardinal, which is also made by Blue, which is a large diaphragm condenser. Then they're running down here into my new Allen & Heath ZR16.
Is that a new desk?
As my old Allen & Heath console died on the actual Aeromancy recording, so I'm kind of hoping that this one won't kill it. I think with it being acoustic, it can probably handle it.
There's not as much henchman going on there.
But it's a really cool desk. They've got really clear and accurate, transparent preamps in it. EQ is really good. I think there's like 5 op amps on each pot, which is a lot of op ampage. It's sort of mid sweepable, so fully parametric mids, and then high and low shelf.
Are you running any of the outboard gear?
Not at the moment. What I'll do, again with this desk is a bit of a hybrid between an analog and a digital console.
Right.
So it allows me to do lots of things, like after recording everything in clean, I can come back down the channel strips and each channel individually, back down the channel strip, re-EQ it, use the outboard and send it back in, and then I can write my automation using the desk by hitting these buttons. I can start taking control over Logic.
Dave's moving the faders on the desk.
Like so.
Like so. And then if I see if you can get that on film.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
It's magic.
Yeah, basically we'll record it in really clean, so we don't have to. And outboard stuff and analog gear has an amazing sort of sound to it and stuff like that, but you really have to commit to the sound.
Yeah.
So if you use a compressor on an outboard and you over compress it, then you're kind of stuck with that compressed sound. And with a console like this, it kind of means that you can record in, and you know I've got some EQ on there because I'm confident with my EQing and stuff like that. But you know, if I over compress it on input, then that might be a problem. So doing it this way, it means I've got an uncompressed and you know not too much drastic EQ going on, and then I can always do more drastic things afterwards should it need it. This
is a parlour guitar. This is the Faith Eclipse parlour, and it's really nice because it's really small, so it's really easy to play, and it sounds really nice. So it's good. So everything that you want in acoustic, but really small. So that's wicked. We've got the Darios on here, which is nice. I think these are the EXP coated series. For my guitar, for my acoustic part, on the actual Aeromancy recording for the Primordial Audio Chronicle EP, I was a bit more of the kind of mid-heavy kind of barky kind of guitar tone. So we're taking the same principle now when it comes to doing the acoustic work. So I'm going to do a bit more of a barky kind of MIDI acoustic guitar sound, and Rob's going to fill that out with more of the finger-picked, you know, ambient stuff that he does.
In terms of what you were saying about the picking up the sort of sounds, to kind of achieve that, we've just kind of really tried to accent the sort of frequencies that the fingers kind of make on the strings. So it's got a bit of a boost, sort of around 12k for the really high kind of sweepy noises, and then sort of around 2 kHz there's a bit of a bump to pick up some of that string attack and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing to get bass sound. Haven't got Rob's yet, so we'll come to that when we get there.
Apparently, you're going to do the actual solo.
I'm doing a solo that is very, very similar to the solo. I just have to adapt it from electric to acoustic. It's like there's no down squeal. But
there should be.
Yeah, acoustic Floyd Rose. Be so sick. Faith, if you're listening, I need an acoustic guitar with a Floyd Rose built in for when we actually have to do this live and I can pull off the down squeal. No, it's going to be very similar. I just have to do it like, instead of it being up here, because that's ridiculous, it'd be down there. Like that. Like that. And then... And then I have to think of a way to play, because that's so high up the neck that I would have to do it somewhere else. And then... or something, you know, something will happen. I would go even more like weird,
Okay.
Personally.
It's just like, sounds like a washing machine.
Nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, one more for good luck.
Yeah, can do.
But devil
It's
may
easier to
care.
play on acoustic than an electric. You'd have thought it'd be the other way around.
Looks easy.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Hey guys, it's Chappers from Dorje here. We are recording an acoustic EP version of the current EP, Primordial Audio Chronicle. I am currently semi-dread because I'm halfway through receiving my dread gift from my friend Sylvia. Inspiration from Dave here, who is engineering and producing this acoustic venture from Dorje. So I'm second in the room. Rabia Masad from Dorje has already cut the most ridiculous acoustic solo ever, courtesy of Faith Guitars, who makes sick acoustic guitars, and courtesy of his incredible talent and dexterous fingers and prowess. Mental prowess is really what he's got. So I'm now going to make an embarrassment of myself on the same guitar, playing easier parts, and then Dave will show us what it's all about on a fretless bass of doom. And then we let Ben on the biscuit barrel, don't we? Yeah. So for Biscuit Barrel Joy, Fretless Bass, Endurance and Monkey Lord Acoustic Mayhem, stay tuned and watch the entirety of this video, and then please purchase or download anything from the campaign, which you'll find here between my shiny, sparkling paws of joy. Explosion. I shouldn't have had that massive Chinese meal before I did this.
You good?
I'm good, I'm good.
Alright,
Recording!
let's make some music.
What would help me is at the breakdown part where I'm playing little bits of bluesy solo, just turn around and pretend you're playing bass. so that I can feel when to come in, because I just play it by feel.
Well, that's really weird to do.
Yeah, that kind of thing will be good. Writing it.
It's really interesting to see how different
yeah, because I'm trying to work
you
out
and Rabea play.
What I'm trying to do is write an acoustic version of the tune rather than just play it straight, because I want it to have a feel of a different kind of a vibe, like a softer vibe. So I'm trying to roll things to give it that kind of more acoustic.
Nice.
Do you like that?
Yeah,
Sounds really
I
good.
wasn't sure if that was kind of the vibe that
no,
you
no,
would
it's,
like.
it's blending with what Bear's done really
Good,
well.
because that's what I want to do. Cool.
Yeah, yeah,
So what I was doing there was basically that take. I was kind of trying to write bits that worked.
There's
on
some
the
really good
acoustic
bits. There
tip.
was just a couple of bits where
There are
it's
some
like,
fuck ups,
yeah.
some dredge. So that chord voicing works,
yeah,
doesn't
it
it?
does, yeah,
That's good. And I'm trying to do. Okay. I love this guitar. It's badass, isn't it?
yeah.
You're literally recording an entire acoustic EP using
One guitar.
one Faith guitar.
Yeah. How is it recording, Dave?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And we're not. By the way, we're not plugging it in. Although I sold the virtues of the Shadow preamp to Dave, he was like. No. I think that's verbatim. You went. No. We're doing master vocals take two,
Yeah,
and then some more harmonies
indeed.
on our acoustic version of
Yeah,
Aeromancy.
it's sounding pretty awesome.
And for the first time in my life, I heard Dave say that there was a piece of bass that he'd written that he couldn't play. And I wondered who this guy was and what he'd done with Dave. Well, I'll be interested to see what it is that he was trying to play, because it's going to have to sound badass.
Yeah, I'll show you that after we've done this.
Alright.
Cool.
Come on, dime bag.
Yeah, you good?
Help me out, buddy. Oh, it was dark, looking on. Resolution our only hope came from the sun. We were lost, forgotten. We found our way back to how you say when you fall away. It was dawn, looking on.
So I'll have to redo some bits, but still kind of working out how to best use this bass for this recording. It's a Warwick Corvette 5-string fretless, which means it has no frets. And you can do some cool stuff like sliding harmonics. And you get lots of quarter tones, but it can be quite difficult to play because of that. Because you can kind of be very sharp or flat very easily just through, you know, I'm right on the dot there, but just where my the angle of my finger changes the pitch dramatically. So you can get some cool sounds with that, but it can also kind of be out of key and stuff. But I'm just going to carry on working through everything and do a few more takes and work out how to best sit this bad boy in the track. Cool.
So we've recorded all the percussion, pretty much. We've done djembe, like a big bassy kind of sound. We've done tabla, some original authentic Indian tablas, kind of the sort of mid-range percussion sound, taking up the snare space. And we've got this old sort of percussive drum that we've used to give a bit of like a tribal feel over the top.
Is it worth out?
Is it worth out? And then what we're doing now is we're going to do a funky old trick that if any of you drummers have seen Benny Greb on his video for the language of drumming, I think it was, on the promo video for that, he put a splash cymbal on his snare drum and played it, and it gave like a kind of old school disco kind of, you know, dead snare sound. Authentic, genuine Indian tablas.
Is it worth out? That's the fucking question.
And I am sat on a meditation cushion. So we are authentically ethnic in the house.
I was contemplating lighting the sage and incense, but
Should probably do that. What we were thinking was putting a splash on this 10-inch DW snare that I'm using. Sorry, 12-inch DW snare. Tuned down.
Yeah.
Chap is having his dreads done.
It's the fish and chip shop.
Hi, Sylvia.
There's anything else that you can get?
Hi.
no, actually no, I'll go to
So I want to get this nice and low. Basically. Still too high. Yeah. So that low, that pitch. That's what I want to match with the rest of them. Thank you very much. Sabian AAX 10-inch.
And it sounds bollocks.
Part of the reason it sounds bollocks is because that's
You need to have your snare on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah, if we tighten that. Can you squeeze it?
Squeeze it, Dave.
As Jimmy Savile said.
Then don't be shit. Ben,
Yeah.
don't be shit. Greetings, I'm Rob Chapman, and today I'm having my hair dreaded in the household of Dorje while Ben films it. Later, stay tuned while I eat some chips.
Yeah. Right, let's do this snare.
That's an unbelievably hard life.
It is a tough life.
It's a hard life being a singer in a band, but somebody has to do it. So I figured, why not volunteer for this journey of discovery and see what happens.
Excellent. It's nice to know you're giving something back to the community. Oh, And in other news, Dan Davies is furiously coding my website like
In Bachi.
a CSS ninja. Absolutely retarded amounts of
No one
speed.
cares.
And we're trying to decide where we should eat next, what food we should order tonight. Now I'm thinking maybe a trip to Nero's, which is one of
Isn't
my
that the vegan health store?
It's
Nero's?
my favourite vegan health store in Guildfordshire. Sylvia, what do you want to eat?
Water.
You want to eat water?
I'm good, honestly, thank you.
That's
I love sushi
There's
though.
no
Water is-
sushi places left open at this time, right?
that's a Lithuanian
Actually, there
delicacy.
is.
Is there?
Kokoro is open till like
Cora
8.
is sick.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's so good.
Do they take cards?
Yeah.
Right, let's get sushi because I'm well up for sushi. Sushi.
So why are you miking it like that? On the side.
The top hasn't got enough snare in it, and the bottom has got too much snare in it, and just moving my ear about, the side seems to have everything.
Huh.
That's worth trying because that's where it sounds best to the ear, so it makes sense to put the mic there.
So Dave's top tip of the day is use your ear like a microphone and put the microphone where it sounds best. Should we give this a go?
We're going for a pretty odd sound anyway.
It's not exactly conventional.
Yeah, I'm not too bothered about. Nice.
Cool.
That is gonna work
Yeah?
so well.
Awesome.
It's so Michael Jackson.